So getting ready to leave with this load of pallets. The cool thing is that looking at my rearview mirror, I'm gonna adjust this a little bit, but didn't adjust very well. But you can see right through and see cars behind you and things like that. I have my mirrors set normally to where when I look, it looks into my blind spots. But I can easily just kind of move my head and look at the load behind me and look at the straps, make sure that they're okay. So it's not an unsafe drive. It's but it is a loaded truck. There's no doubt there's 1,000 pounds in the back. Now, as I'm driving, I certainly don't take turns very hard. The center of gravity has shifted a little bit. I'm not sure the exact weight of the truck, but there is a having 1,000 pounds on the truck and it being higher than the wheelbase, it'll make it handle different. So I try not to drive very much. I mean, it's a 45-mile-an-hour zone, and I'm probably driving right at the speed limit. But it is a little bit different drive. A lot of guys obviously driven big trucks with lots of loads, and they understand all that stuff. But folks that are just starting out, to do their side gig, if they're going to school, if they're doing whatever. I mean, this economy is still not perfect, and we all need an extra. And to be honest, there's 3 or 4 other pallet guys in my area, but we still don't get all the pallets. Tons of pallets get thrown away. They get put into the dumpsters. They're a nuisance to companies that don't want them, because companies are there to provide a service and sell products, and a pallet takes up a lot of space, and they're not needed or wanted to, I don't know, at least 40% of companies or 50% of companies. And to my estimation, in my area, there's probably 100 pallets a day that are unwanted, they're newly unwanted pallets, and I only come across probably 10, 20, 30 of them a day. And the other scrappers, they'll pick up some, but a lot of them, they never make it. So there's room enough for other people to come out at different times to pick up the pallets, get them back into the supply chain for companies to use, so we don't have to make brand new pallets. I know the new pallet business probably wants to make a pallet and sell it for $100 a piece, but you know what? I'd rather sell a used pallet back to a pallet company for $2 or $3 or $4 or whatever the going rate is in your area, than to have a brand new pallet made. Why not recycle? I know big business, that's a different story. They want to see old pallets destroyed and room enough for new pallets. But me personally, I'd rather see the little guy make a few bucks than the big guy make a whole bunch of money. That's just my personal view. I know that other people have different views, but regardless, it's needed out there. It's available. It's an opportunity for people to make a couple extra bucks. So that's my view on it. I'm approaching the pallet yard right now. And I like this pallet yard because they're easy to deal with. There's another pallet company that's close by, and they're not as easy to deal with. And these guys don't pay as much, but they buy pallets every single time. They never not buy pallets. And plus, they're a cool family. They've been doing this, running this business for 32 years. It's the old man and a couple of his kids, and they buy and refurbish pallets. They make pallets. They're just and plus they're cool people. I can sit and talk with them and get to know them and a little bit about the industry, because sometimes there's some not so cool people that are doing funny stuff. So anyway, yeah, this is my pallet yard. I like these guys, so I'll get them offloaded. The guy actually brings his forklift over and hooks me up. So I went into find the guy that has the forklift, and that always helps me. A guy named John, really cool. And so he asked me how many pallets I had. I said I had 25. And so he just gave me a slip. Here's my slip that I'm gonna go take over to the office. They're $2 a piece. And by the time I came back, another guy in a forklift had taken them off my truck. So I didn't even have to heft them off of my truck. So cool dudes. You know, and that's the kind of stuff that matters. So I'm gonna run over here to the office where I will get paid $50. Because $50 is $50. Not bad for, I don't know, an hour and a half's worth of work. So, and a little bit of gas. You know, it's probably $8 in gas. So I mean, you're not going to get rich doing it. So anyway, all right, just got back in the car, and he just handed me a $50 bill. I'm totally cool with that. So that's the full cycle of going and making a couple extra bucks doing the palleting thing. So anyway, go out there, because you're not taking anybody else's money. There's these pallets are hitting the dumpsters and are unwanted at such a rate that I can't keep up with it. No one can keep up with it. So having a few extra people out there collecting these things, getting them back into the supply chain, it is needed, it's beneficial, it's good for this pallet company, it is good for the more that comes in, it's better for industry. The only industry that probably doesn't like it, and this company does a little bit of it, is making their own pallets. But you know, there's no point in letting a pallet just get destroyed that can be used. So anyway, good luck. Go out there, do your palletizationing. All right, peace out.